Okay.
We're recording now.
Go ahead and record. Okay.
Yep.
So the fight's over. You guys destroyed 4 mutants and rescued a bunch of wayward travelers, and a robot that was defending them. So the robot turns to you guys now and says, "Greetings. My name is Artie. It is short for Artificial Medical Intelligence, spelled ARTI. Error. My name is Artie. Pleased to meet you."
Who can understand him?
Yeah, do all of us understand him?
He's speaking in the Aeteran dialects. So
Okay, so only one person.
in this case, yeah.
So yeah, I'll relay that. His name is Artie. He's a
Like ARTI,
robot.
like this. He appears to be mechanical of some type. You would think of him as a construct.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if we have do we have Warforged or Gearforged on Tellurian?
You would think of him as a construct.
Okay, cool.
For the most part, that's how you would think of him.
All right, yeah.
He looks nothing like a Warforged.
Yeah, Warforged are half biological.
Oh no, I was just mainly for would he look like anything remotely like what we would have seen, which is why I was asking. But
he looks like nothing you've seen before.
All right.
Thank you for rescuing us. What are your names, if I may know so?
He's asking what our names are.
Avi, and this is my.
You're the only one that understands him. He's just talking.
Sorry,
So.
forgetting that. Yeah.
I'll relay that. He's asking what our names are. If you want to say your names.
Okay.
You may tell him. And by the way, you have to teach us that language, Thorindil.
I tell him Grilak Ironside.
Avi and Pantheros.
I am Blaze.
And
you might have to translate for us.
Yeah, just start. Nathan has to talk. I gotta wait for him.
And I'm Thorindil. This is Blaze, Gerlach, Avi, and
you don't have to.
Lindis.
You don't have to tell him everybody's name, but you can just say who you are and
Okay. Yeah.
However you want to do it. Sorry, I shouldn't have interrupted.
Oh no, that's fine. Basically, he'll just say everyone by name and point to him. And,
it is a pleasure to meet you all.
What happened? Are they okay? And he'll point over to the 3.
Yes, they are fine now, thanks to you. They are my charges. I must keep them safe. And I have done that. I'm sending them on their way now. Shoo, back to your parents, young ladies. And they say, "Thank you so much." And they get off their knees. They were cowering in fear. We will return to our tribe now. Thank you. You may take Artie with you if you wish.
He is a good fighter.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't need him to escort you back?
We'll be safe. Our camp's not far from here. And we'll be on our way soon. Besides, we don't have repair parts for him. And he needs to find some anyway.
Well, if we come across any, we will find them for him.
I need to go with you. He says, already saying that to you.
Yeah, Thorindil will turn to everyone else, and he's asking to come with us. He fought well. I don't see why we couldn't use him.
Seems useful to me.
I'm sure.
His people do not need him for their protection.
I have fulfilled my task. Now I must search for my goal. Will you take me to the facility where I was constructed?
You know the direction and the area it's located, yes.
Far from here, on the coastline, east.
First, we have work to do. Ask him if he knows about the snake people.
Ah, very good points. Perhaps we can help you if you can help us. Do you know about the snake people supposed to be somewhere around this area? We're looking for them.
I'm sorry, I do not know of them. But I will accompany you to wherever you wish as long as we head to my repair facility on the east coast.
All right, you travel with us.
I must gain more knowledge. Yes, I will
can
travel with you.
sympathize with that. You travel with us, and we will help you. Deal?
Deal.
All right. Yeah, and
You must take me to the medicine facility.
He'll turn and tell everyone he's going to travel with us on the condition that we take him to the East Coast to a repair facility where he was made.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Let's search the bodies of the hawk and these 3 butchers. See if they have any armor or exotic weapons on them or anything, you know, of the sort.
A good idea.
Okay. You search their bodies. They have nothing of value, really. I don't think so. Well, okay, I take that back. One of them was carrying a flamethrower, the Hulk.
Hmm.
You don't know what a flamethrower is.
I'm assuming if you're picking it up, Gerlach, Thorndale will turn to Artie and the weapon that the bugbear just picked up. What is that?
You're talking to Artie?
Yep.
It appears to be a weapon of producing flames on their enemies. It is very dangerous and requires a careful hand to steady. I am not programmed with the methods for this.
Yeah, he'll relay that. It's some sort of flame projector. He does not really know how to use it, but could be useful.
Okay.
You have to learn how to use it, though.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give you the information. This is what it comes with, basically. It does 3d8 fire damage. Weighs 40 pounds.
Okay.
Those are the types of fuels that it can use.
Okay.
Currently, right now, it's using. There's one canister of kerosene fuel.
Okay. Was it a strength or dexterity based?
It's neither.
Oh, neither. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it just weighs a lot.
Could I can carry that. A technology check to see, like, maybe not someone be proficient with it, but just to see if we would know how to use it, like, without proficiency, I guess.
No. Okay. No, you are proficient. If you're trained in martial weapons, you can learn how to use it.
Yeah.
So under all the firearms, if you have to attune to it on a long rest and learn how to use it.
Okay.
It has a total of 10 charges left on the flamethrower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
That's basically what it does. You're gonna have to make a different attack macro for it. And set that all up on your own. I'm not doing it. Ever. I provide the information, you do the work. So screw you guys. Anyway. So you find that on him, and then on the other guys, like one of them's just carrying a rusty axe. Like the butchers were carrying those kind of basic weapons, a sickle. You know, you can take all that if you want, but they weren't carrying any treasure or anything like that. Nothing that you would deem as treasure or food or any other items that are going to help you out here in the waste.
Well, I think some
Actually,
of us need.
yeah, they weren't carrying those, so.
Linda, Skerlak, you both look like you took a little bit of damage. Perhaps we could heal you up.
I can heal one of you, but then I will need a break.
Perhaps the more potent healer you are, you could take care of Linda. Skerlak, I think I can heal you. And
Cool.
he's going to... Where is it? Oh, I'm not even on the right page. He's going to do mend wounds, and I'm going to do 3 psi points for 3d8.
All right, roll that first.
You're all
Yep.
you're all okay taking a short rest directly after this, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will need that.
You only rolled 1d8. Let's
my
do
God,
one
I
thing at a
thought-
time.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, that's not too good. Well, Lindis, you get 23.
Cool. And I've got
Your-
more spells left.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
To do some myself.
Roll 8 and 5.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, please.
Okay, so he gets 13 hit points back. That's for Gerlach.
And
Yes.
I'm out of spell slots until we short rest.
Okay. All right, what else are you guys doing right now?
How many would I be down?
You're at 97.
For some reason, the combat tracker didn't. Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna top myself. Well, no, I'm gonna top myself off before we take a short rest, and use my my healing surge ability, and which is 1d10 plus 10.
All right,
Just
roll.
to make sure I'm maxed out. Okay, so let's see. Advanced roller, 1d10 plus 10. Okay.
All right, you're at full health.
All right.
What about Pantheros?
He's totally healed after I've touched him.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah.
It just cost
after...
one spell slot, I think, from her.
Yeah.
All right, so a level 1 slot, or is it a level 1 slot?
Let me
think so.
read it again.
I think it's any.
Oh yeah, I think it is any. You're right.
But I mean,
Any-
why would you use the lowest?
Right, you would use the lowest that you have left, is what you would
Yeah.
probably do. So, all right,
Yeah.
Pantheros comes back to life.
At
With
full
that.
hit points, which is better than I could do, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pet him awake.
and you're gonna take a short rest, right?
Before
Yeah.
the girls run away, though, like just to make sure, we're probably going to ask them about the snake worships as well, just in case. Just the robot didn't know about them, but I guess nothing new is going to come of that.
Oh yeah, can I
Mhm.
retroactively do that?
Because, like, if they live in this area and
No, they
forest nearby,
They
they should
don't.
know.
right. You can talk to them if you want.
Like, if they don't know, it probably means the camp is not nearby.
True. Before
You're
we-
assuming they live nearby, though. That's important.
Yeah.
Go ahead
Uh,
if you want to talk to them.
Yeah, before you leave, we're looking for the snake people, a gang that kidnaps people around here. Would you know anything about that?
I'm sorry, but we don't know. We're travelers. We're just passing through this region. I hope we don't run into them.
Where are you headed, out of curiosity?
Back to our people, traveling west from here.
Well,
We are nomadic people like so many others. We're not welcome in some of the other locations across Aetera.
are there any areas around here that you might have traveled through in the surrounding areas that are of note? Should we avoid, or maybe somewhere we should check out?
I wish we could be of more help, but like I said, we are just travelers. We're trying to avoid people as much as possible. We don't go to any of the old ruins or any places like that. I would stay away from the Eastlands, though, which is why we can't take Artie there. He's searching for his creator.
Yes, he said he wanted to head to the east. What dangers await us there? Do you...
Creatures of all types, and then the demons as well. They have strongholds all throughout that area, from what we can tell, from the signs of the land.
As travelers, I know sometimes you probably meet other nomadic tribes or villages. Would you know anyone that might be able to guide us there? Anyone maybe rumored to be around there that we might talk to should we go that way?
No, I'm sorry. The only one that's ever been there that we know of is Artie. We found him in a scrap pile on our travels, and we repaired him as much as we could. And all he kept talking about is returning to his master in the repair facility. He wishes to learn more about his programming and become a better doctor. We're sad to see him go, but we feel it's right.
Well, all right, thank you. Best wishes on your travels.
Our group shouldn't be far from here. We shall be going now. And then they all depart. Thank you again, travelers. And then they all leave, so.
All right. Yeah, he'll come back up, and they don't know the area very well, or at least did not tell me anything about it. They don't know who the snake people are.
No worries, we'll find them.
I did learn that to the east, where our new robot friend here wants us to go, there are strongholds of the so-called demons. Apparently, it's a very dangerous place.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous to the east. There's a whole bunch of scattered ruins that way too. Various types of places that you could explore, but you can see on the map when we return to it that there's all kinds of facilities that look alien that you probably would recognize as viral in nature.
We should
But they're
find-
shrouded. They're shrouded right now in mist and like fumes and stuff, so it's difficult to see them.
We should make our way toward these snake people. We need to get back on the road.
Are you resting now, you guys?
Yeah, for what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little break.
All right.
After a rest, of course, yes.
I'll have my Coatl keep watch above us, just flying around.
Okay, so whoever's going to take a short rest, the roll for hit die can do that. So Lindis gets back 6.
Well, back to 61 now, right?
51.
Wasn't
Can I
it?
also go around and collect
Oh,
arrows?
yeah, right.
Hold on. What?
Yeah. Another 60.
You're at 60. Yeah. You have 10 of them, so.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying there, Avi?
I want to try to collect as many arrows as I can.
You get back half of what you shot.
Alright.
them's the rules. So, okay, now what are you doing?
So after we've done that, everyone don't forget to apply your temp HP, and I'll also give it to Artie if I can.
Sure. Well, what's the nature of it?
It specifies creatures, but it doesn't specify whether or not they can be constructs.
A creature is a construct.
So, yeah.
All right, Lindis gets that. You're not giving it ever to Pantheros.
Well, at least not now. I mean, it can be brought back pretty easily.
Yeah, it doesn't.
All right.
So it's
So
one.
I'll give it to Artie.
Yeah, 3. Oh wait, is it 5? Hang on. Am I missing? Is there someone else we're missing here?
No, I don't think so.
1, 2, 3. No, that's everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me plus only 5 others. So yeah, I can't give it. I mean, my Quaddle still has it from last time because it's temp HP, but that'll go in a long rest for it.
You already took one long rest, right?
Yeah, well, I gave it to it last time, and it's temp HP, so it goes away on a. Oh, no, it goes away on any rest. So yeah, it's gone now from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. All right, that's that then, right?
Yep.
Okay. Are you guys leaving this area?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
I'm putting you back on the map. I heard a yes. I'm not gonna wait for another yes or no. So, yeah. So,
I don't remember
Okay.
what I was focusing on, so I'm going to switch my focus, if it wasn't on that already, to Aura Sight. I'll link that for you. I have to declare which focus I'm focusing on. So.
okay. Wisdom insight, huh? Okay. All right. So you're back out there on the map, looking for where to head and find these people. So, Artie is with you. He's traveling with you.
Did we search this hex before?
I think you did. Yeah.
I'm gonna search it again.
Yeah, it could change too. So go ahead and make a survival check. All right. You see no obvious signs of passersby except for the people who just left. They headed that direction.
Okay. Should we then press on to the north and northeast? I guess we came from this hex, didn't we?
Well, you should probably search every direction that you can.
Okay, I'll search every hex all the way around.
And tell me which one you're searching each time.
Okay, you want me to? Okay, I'll do this one.
All right. When you start scouting in that direction, you see obvious signs of multiple passersby, humanoid, like the creatures you've met, probably similar footprints, but these are definitely barefoot. And there's many, many tracks leading to and from that direction. It's in a wooded area, so it's hard to see everything, but from what you can tell, you see multiple footpaths leading to and from that area.
Quietly, I think we should follow this way. Huh?
It's more than we had before.
We'll search the rest of the areas before you'd make your decision.
Okay, this northern one.
All right, make another start. In that direction, you don't see any obvious signs of people or passersby or creatures or anything. Okay. Same thing. There's nothing specific in that direction that would lead you to believe that travelers have been coming from there or going towards there.
This one?
You came from that one. But still nothing there.
And the one south of us?
Okay. That, you've kind of scouted that area before, but from a different direction. It's the same area that you noted in your head about a large depression in the land. Like
then-
large, I mean like a canyon or some kind of structure that seems to go down like after so many feet. Like it's just kind of hard to see to the bottom of. Like a bowl, a giant bowl in the earth.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just reveal that to you. It looks like that. It's a giant crater in the earth.
Okay.
Might be something interesting there.
Which direction, friends?
I was just north or northwest.
I mean, we should either follow those tracks, or I guess we could take a peek into that crater, but
Yes. If it's not the snake worshippers themselves, these people might know more.
mhm.
Right then. We move there.
Okay. As you're moving there, you see obvious signs along the road. Signs and totems hanging from the trees that look like snakes. And you
Snake
and I'm-
people.
continue on in that direction.
Okay.
And making your way through the forest, you find what appears to be a small encampment, basically. So I will show you the map of that, okay?
On the way there, like we see these signs. Could I make a religion check to like find out something about that cult?
Well, since you have no prior information, I would say no. In this case,
makes
you don't have a strong understanding of that. There will be ways to learn about the religions of the land through books and stuff, and then you can recall that.
Like
Yeah.
what was rather unspecific information too? Like, are they painted with blood? Is it
Okay, you
primitive?
make
any
one
signs?
religion check. I'll give you some information.
Yeah, not with that.
It definitely seems ritualistic in nature. Like these things that are hanging from the trees seem to be like a warning in a general sense. It does seem tied to a religion of some type. Some
And
type of
just
worship.
marking
There's definite
territory.
worship character. Yeah, marking territory, that kind of thing. Yeah. But I have now moved you guys over to here, so.
Yeah.
Thorndale would
so-
scoff at the religious things. Totems.
Is everybody able to see here?
Yes.
We are missing Artie, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna add him back in a second.
See around the campfire. Not much more than that.
It's still daytime, so I will
Yeah, not
turn
worse.
daylight on. I gotta add Artie, so. You're gonna do what?
Hide in plain sight.
Right now? Alright, so for all intents and purposes, you're not in visible range of anybody yet, okay? This is just to give you a sense of what you're peering into. Nobody can see you. You're standing on the edge of this area, and you can kind of see in a little bit. And let me describe here what you're looking at, okay? All right, as you approach the small encampment, you can hear the sound of drums and chanting, a dark droning music. The camp is lit by a large bonfire near the center of the camp. Many humanoids stand about in ramshackle hovels, stand watch for approaching threats. A large statue of what could only be described as a snake sits in the middle of the camp. Many creatures are kneeling directly in front of it, performing some dark worship ritual. That's all towards the center of the camp. It's difficult for all you to see in there because some of it's cut off, but you haven't been detected yet. So as you move into the camp, you risk detection. and they do not seem friendly. The creatures and the humanoids that you see mostly look like this.
Oh yeah, they're pretty hostile.
What a charming person.
So
I think this is not a time for diplomacy.
I feel you are correct. Perhaps we should
Well,
no, they-
sneak closer.
I'm gonna stealth.
Agreed,
Same.
sneaking.
Not very good.
are you all moving in
Yes.
as a group?
I was doing
Oh,
it
Jesus
solo.
Christ.
Okay, this is your plan to go in with just basic stealth checks. Okay.
Apparently.
If you're rolling, that means you're moving into the camp where someone could possibly see you.
Yeah.
If
I'd
the
be-
others are stealthing, Lindis is probably staying a bit behind because she's wearing heavy armor.
I'd be staying toward the back anyway, I think.
Yeah, so before you do anything, does everybody understand what I meant originally?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, so
I'm actually okay. That's
don't roll, and in fact, don't roll stealth checks until I tell you to.
Yeah, that is better.
You can
yeah,
say
fair
I'm going to move quietly. If I tell you to roll a stealth check, I'll tell you when to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sure.
reset all that. All those stealth checks, I'm throwing them out. Okay? Do not roll a stealth check until I call for one, ever. The whole campaign.
Okay.
You can say I'm going to attempt to move stealthily and then move. And if I say stop, make a stealth check, then you make one.
Okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
attempt to stealthily move in and bushwhack one of these guys.
Okay.
Real quick,
You-
this thing here, is this a building or a rock or?
It's a building. Yes, it
Okay.
is a building. You can see, let me see what it looks like from your perspective there. So this is a hovel. It's like some type of ramshackle, like a thatched building. And you
Okay.
can see a passageway entering through there, like a doorway.
Gotcha.
Could set the whole fucking thing on fire.
Avi is going to
I literally could. Easily.
do
You don't know what's in there though, so
No, I don't.
a jump and a climb combo and jump onto the top and then not move at all of this.
you want to climb on top of the building?
Yes. Stealthily.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
What about acrobatics? What if I like do a cartwheel?
No,
and
it's athletics to climb.
Only Spider-Man can do acrobatics.
All right, it's not super hard. You find plenty of footing and you make your way up top.
and
My
then
home rule
I
for that is
don't
monks
move.
only.
You're just where are you standing? Right at the edge of it, like
oh,
right there.
Like, oh, I can't. I'm
I-
on top of it, but yeah, like right.
I
in there.
can't quite put you on there without putting you in there. So
Okay. But
All
can
right.
I, while I'm there, can I like look through the thatching?
This is the limitation of roll 20.
yeah, it's a limitation of roll 20. Make a stealth check while you do it. Yes. Okay, you see kind of basically this when you look through. You can see a couple chairs there, rusty looking chairs.
Mhm.
There seems to be like a room that kind of opens up over there and then a hallway here. And this looks like garbage down there, just piles of it. This may be a passageway down there too. Okay, what do you do?
There we go.
I am going to.
Now remember, you're
snipe-
not inside.
Yeah, I know. I guess I need to be on the outside so I can see what I'm looking at.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Seeing you up there and
just-
stuff, Thorndale will
Huh?
telepathically say, anything interesting in there? Like you just hear his voice in your head. You can't answer back, but you can like nod or whatever.
I point to this one guy, and I'm pretty sure I could see this way to go. And then I give you a signal for one more down here. Like just hold one finger and point that way.
Okay.
And I'm gonna snipe this guy with my longbow. But if I do that and then I don't move, can I hide in plain sight after I shoot?
Blink plain sight for me. This is on your turn. This would be more like an in combat thing.
Well, I'm
Um,
saying if I
Yeah,
take a shot.
you could attempt it. Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't move. If you take any action after that, then
Right.
you know. But still, when you hide in plain sight, it takes your action. So you can't do that immediately following an attack.
Okay.
You see how that would work?
Yeah.
So if you take an attack right now, he's gonna see you
but
and
if
know
I
exactly where you're at.
try to hide, just regular hide, is that my whole action?
Yes, it's basically a hide check, but the
Okay.
difference is they get a -10 to their wisdom to find you. Now, in order to make a hide check, you have to break line of sight with an enemy.
Okay, so
Any
this is what
enemy
I'd
you're
like
trying
to
to
do.
do.
I would like to shoot at this guy and then jump, leap, or tumble to like this side of the shack or whatever it is.
Very difficult to do. You're gonna have to climb all the way up and then climb across the thatched barn or the thatched roof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All on your turn, which means moving at half speed. Well,
No.
yeah, you're not obstructed by difficult terrain, but you still have to make an athletics check to climb up successfully.
What if
Could you
instead of
do it?
climbing,
Yes.
I tumble?
It's not the same thing.
I know.
You
I'm
can't
saying
tumble up a wall. You have to
I'm
climb.
not going up. I'm already on top of it. I'm just going sideways. I'm going out of direct line of sight from this guy.
All right. Well, I put you back down on the ground when I moved you there.
I know. It's just so I could see.
Yeah. I know, but I had to put you back down on the ground, really.
Okay. That would be my ideal. So if
Okay,
not,
so if you shoot
then I'll-
him,
Mhm.
just keep in mind we're going to roll initiative.
Okay.
I said I was gonna stealth on him first and bushwhack him.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh.
I don't shoot then.
If you
Instead,
don't kill him in a single blow, he's very likely to sound an alarm.
yeah, I don't shoot. I just stealthily move to like this side of this building on the top.
You crawl across. All right,
Crawl
I'll
across.
ride that previous stealth check. This is what you see over here.
Okay.
A lot of enemies. Okay.
Hmm.
So I'll describe this to you, and everybody has to picture this because you can't see it. But you see more of the same bone-clad, cannibal-looking creatures, humanoids. There is a woman, a villager-looking woman, like that looks like she's not part of the same group. Her hands are bound, and there's a statue here that they're all praying in front of. She is tied up on the ground and she can't move.
Like a sacrifice?
There's something going on like that. There are some other there's one other individual. Actually, there's one guy right here that looks very large. Possibly some type of like leader or like something. He looks much larger than the other humanoids. And then there's a man over here in robes. Okay. I'll show this to you guys. Actually, I'll do that. This is the guy in the robes that's overseeing this. He looks very different than them. He's just standing behind with his hands crossed, observing the ritual. You can barely see his face. That's just a general idea of what this guy might be dressed like. It's not really exactly. This is the larger one that's part of this group of snake people. And then more of the same people that you guys had already seen.
Okay.
But there's how many? There's at least in your line of sight right now. You can count close to 25 of these guys.
Whoa.
Yeah.
A large
So, as
army there.
quickly as I came this way, I'm gonna go right back and actually get on the ground with my crew.
And tell us the
Okay.
information you
Tell
found.
them, yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Quietly, just share that on the other side of this building is about 25 warriors, a giant, and a monk, with a village girl held hostage, tied up, and this is all in front of a giant snake statue.
Shit, we got an army to
don't-
fight.
Yes. I don't know if we could take on an entire army.
Yeah, Artie understands.
What should we do?
But you saw a villager, yes?
One, yes.
Yes.
They definitely took more than one.
Like she was about to be sacrificed.
This is very troubling.
Should we perhaps sneak around and try to find where they're holding the villagers and the Star people? We can get them out, Star's family, perhaps without starting a war.
I don't think we have much choice. We're gonna have to go in there and rescue her.
They don't exactly
I don't-
seem non-violent.
I don't see any choice about this.
When you have only a hammer, everything appears to be a nail.
Thorndale kind of like raises his eyebrow impressed at you. Like he's into like smart shit like that. True, we must be very smart about how we do this. 25 or so. Well, we're definitely outnumbered and we don't know their strengths or weaknesses.
They don't look like pushovers to you. They're all armed. They have like very jagged looking saw blades at their sides, and they're wearing armor made out of bones.
I could. How many of us can I do it to? I can make 4 of us invisible.
That sounds promising.
Hmm.
Um,
Yes.
Perhaps there is a secret way out of the camp.
Perhaps. I will have to maintain concentration on it, but it'll last 1 hour. Use up one of my spell slots.
Perhaps.
What good is that gonna do for us?
Sneak in. Perhaps we can get them out quietly.
Perhaps we could cautiously walk the perimeter, see if there's another opening elsewhere.
This is smart.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna try here? I don't want to pressure you. This is gonna be hard if you rush in, but
Can we walk the perimeter and see like out of the view of them, kind of like back where we are? Can we walk the perimeter and see if there's a better opening?
you can do whatever you want. If you can make it there, then yes. You could go around to a different side of this place, but basically on your approach towards the camp, this looked like the best cover you could find as you approached up without being spotted.
Oh, okay, so we probably would have already done that.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, you can try to sneak around this camp and get away with it. In fact, that may be one of your better options.
Perhaps. I hate sending you in alone. You can't make all of us invisible.
Only 4 of us.
Thorndale's like rubbing his temples, like trying to think. Either way, this is going to be a very hard-fought battle if we get caught.
Especially if you're separated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even more so.
I'll give you one hint. Just think about what they do on the TV a lot of times in these situations.
Perhaps we can cause a distraction.
Ah, yes. What,
Divert attention to one side of the camp.
You
well,
could very easily set one of these houses on fire,
that's...
but I don't know what's inside.
Let's be far away when you do. From that
Let's
house.
hope no prisoners are inside.
Can I see,
There-
all these bodies here?
You can make out what looks like piles of corpses inside there. Yeah.
Perhaps if we
He's
were
talking
to...
about right over there.
Perhaps if you were to use that to your advantage to cause a distraction, it would pull them there and we can make our way through this building. Get a better vantage point on the idol that you described.
Any idea which building I should set on fire?
How about this dump?
Yes, what if you set the bodies on fire? Perhaps that would cause enough of a distraction if we were all to go into this building that they would be drawn there and we could make our way around.
Yep, still within 60 feet.
We would be going back this way, right?
Yeah,
I could
either
do that.
around or through, just definitely not the direction of the fire.
I could.
Right.
However, I cannot keep. Well, I can set the fire. It's a concentration, so I'd have to set the fire and then do invisibility if we want to still do invisibility.
Set the fire first, yeah. Then visibility next, yeah. Objections?
How are you going to set the fire?
Create bonfire.
It's an action.
It's an action. It's also concentration, but it says it sets the bonfire ignites flammable objects in this area that aren't being worn or carried. So if it's a thatched building,
Yep, it would catch fire. I'm just trying to understand your plan, your strategy. You're going to concentrate on that.
I only have to concentrate on it to start it. Once the fire is going, it sets it on fire.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Avi, you said there were no enemies in this building, correct?
Enemies? There doesn't appear to be anyone in this first part of this building. Let me check the rest of the building. So I'm gonna go basically back on top of here. Is
Yeah,
that what you
go
were
ahead.
asking? This
Could just
building?
peek the front door.
She did not search the entire building. She was not able to see everything.
Or would we rather go
Right over here.
around? Perhaps.
Would rather use this building to block us. Keep this building between us and the mass. I don't totally understand the full breadth of like how big this place is.
Yeah, this is like a large camp, right?
It's it's a total of, I don't know, I want to say 6, maybe 7 buildings. And they're all about the same size, if not smaller than the one you're standing behind.
It's still daylight outside, right?
This is a lean-to. It's actually dark.
Oh, okay.
It's darker. We'll say you have the cover of night. Plus, it's in the woods, so it's hard. Sunlight's not breaking through here.
Mm-hmm.
It's dimly lit at best.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
If everyone wants to, I say we try to go quietly into that building there. If everyone can get in there, I can just peek my head outside and set this place on fire.
Mhm.
That seems the best option.
Assuming that's what we still want to do.
It would definitely be the smarter thing to do than running headfirst.
It would also mean I may not need to turn us invisible.
Yeah. Just yet.
Agreed.
That's about the limit of his detection range. 30 feet, we'll say.
Like I can see it, the whole map now.
You can see the whole map?
Hmm. Like inside all the buildings.
Oh, jeez.
Everything?
Yeah.
Ranger radar.
Yeah.
No, that's not
yes.
true.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can see everything.
My
I'm
lighting
looking
bugs
through you
out
right now.
every time. My
I
lighting
just-
bugs out every time I move 2 tokens at the same time.
It's you're sharing lighting with another object.
Yeah,
Um,
it gets buggy.
well, just pretend you don't see everything. I can't do anything about that if it's bugged.
Okay.
So.
That's fine.
Well, is everyone on board?
Right. Are you going in there?
I think that's the plan.
All right.
Everyone
Yeah.
should go in ahead of me. If I am going to light that place on fire, everyone should go ahead of me.
All right. Yeah. Thorndale will make his way in cautiously.
Maybe one person stand by for to land cover, or well, I don't know. Hard to say.
What am I seeing in here?
Don't share that with the group.
I didn't. I just shared it with you.
Oh, you shared it with
I just
me.
sent it-
Yeah.
I just sent it to you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Yeah, you. For some reason, you can see. Did it happen all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Maybe refresh.
Refresh.
Yeah, I'm turning her vision off and on.
I'm refreshing now. Anyway, just FYI.
Actually, I'm gonna have
Okay.
my quaddle
Okay.
stay outside, and it's just gonna fly really high in the air. Just try to keep watch from outside.
Okay. You could have sent him around, like to fly in and scout too.
Well, if it's dark
Um,
outside, he's only got so much vision.
Okay. All right. So you guys are standing in here now. Some of you are.
Actually,
Artie's
I
with
won't
you.
stay.
Pantheris isn't though. So I guess
I
I'll
was-
move then.
I was staying at the entrance and guarding it.
Thanks.
Okay. Does this? Hang on, I'm gonna take a peek inside real quick just to see. Okay, so there is a corridor there. Good to know. All right. I'll kind of whisper into everyone. Everyone ready?
In this chamber, you see a large metal container. It's got markings on it which look odd to you.
Ooh.
You know what?
Hmm.
Is it
I take it back. I'm
locked?
actually gonna hop in here first. We should.
You don't see
maybe-
any locks on it. Nothing.
Let's open it.
Yes. Let's open it
Okay.
carefully. Since it's metal,
Um,
he's taking extra care to like make sure not to drop the lid and stuff like that.
It's filled with a bunch of food. Scavenged food. That's what you find in there.
Chips, energy bars.
At least we know they don't only eat humans.
Well, they don't seem to care much about this, so they just throw it all in here.
Yeah.
Would anyone want to
Now,
go first?
all those items are listed in the rules, by the way, so you'll have to look them up. Food items.
Who's doing the group inventory? Do we have a group
You are.
inventory?
I did make one. I don't know if I linked it. Hang on.
Okay. Let's get out of this small room. I feel like we're gonna get backed into a corner if we stay.
Agreed. Yeah, Thorndale will kind of just point out that it's here, and he'll make his way around.
Anyone can edit that.
What is this?
I think Panthera's just got stuck in the wall.
It's a pile of trash.
Well, you never know what they're throwing away. I guess he'll kind of like pick through it, see if there's anything that might be of use. Or is it very visibly just waste?
Just waste, yeah. Yeah, you could search it if you want.
What the hell? You
I
never
think
know.
perhaps before I set anything on fire, we should see if there's a way out of this place.
You find a couple potions.
Oh, god dang. Alright, I'm going to... He'll hand one to, I guess like our two front people. He'll hand one to Gerlach and one to Lindis, and, well, for some reason they threw these away, but you two take the most hits, perhaps you can use them.
Okay.
You're not even sure if they're throwing it away. They just pile shit all over the place. They're not the cleanest looking group you've ever encountered in your life. Yeah.
Alright. What did you find in there, Gerlach?
Okay.
I have no idea.
That's a bed.
Okay.
It's got a metal frame. It looks like it was scavenged somewhere. Doesn't look like they made it.
No. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a bed or a torture device or something, yeah.
No, it's a bed. Looks like a pretty obvious bed to me, but
Yeah, it does look like an obvious bed.
yeah, but it is a bed.
I was just
Okay.
wondering if anything else
Is
was
there a
in
door in here? An exit?
No, you see no obvious exit right here. You must have come in the only entrance.
Don't like that. Perhaps we should go around the building instead. Better to not get trapped in here
Yes.
in case they catch on.
Exactly.
There is someone up here. Be aware.
Tokens.
Yeah, he potentially can see you from there, but if he turns around, so his back is just leaning up against one of the other lean-tos here, one of the other huts. This hut right here.
Pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna
Let me know if you want me to do that distraction.
There's just one of them?
Yeah, okay.
I'm worried that he will come this way to find out what's going on.
Of course.
Ugh.
This looks like a good candidate for a snatch and grab. Not much rules for that, but if he's leaning against the wall and there's a way to sneak up behind him, like take him by the head, cover his mouth, and pull him back.
Agree.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Put on it, then skin him and put on his skin.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Or no.
What type of movies have you guys been watching?
Green Inferno.
Okay, can we? You guys want to do that? I go up there, stealth them, and see if I can't grapple them and drag them back here.
No, you don't need to bring him back here.
And we could like just
Oh.
all shank them to death.
I was just about to say that. Drag him back and we can all just stab him until he dies.
Can we do that?
We could probably try.
You can try to do it.
Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna try to stealth and snatch him.
Okay. Move up and make a stealth check as you do it.
Okay. So, was it a guy down here or was it the one over here?
She's talking about right there.
Okay. I moved right there. Here's my stealth check.
And he gave you guidance too, so
Roll a
Okay,
d4.
a guidance plus a D4. Okay.
all right. He doesn't seem to notice you approaching.
Should probably just make a macro for guidance, honestly.
Okay. And no.
Yeah, you go right here. You're moving silently and
Yeah.
you're in the shadows still. Okay.
Okay.
You need to make. Are you going to attempt to grapple him and just
Grab him
grapple
by
him?
Grab him. I'm gonna attempt to grab him by the mouth and
Mhm.
put him in a chokehold and choke him out and drag him back.
Okay, make a athletics check.
Okay.
All right. With advantage. Okay, you got a 29. Let's see. He's a proficient in athletics. He's gonna have disadvantage. So you do successfully grab him
Thank God.
and start dragging him back.
Okay. Whoa. There's so
Gra-
I
he's-
say there's so many enemies.
He's trying to kick and scream as much as he can, but he can't. You got him. You got your hand so tight over his mouth, like there's no way.
I'm gonna try to suffer. I'm gonna chokehold him, and hopefully my party members will have enough sense just to start shanking him in like his lungs and in his rib cage. Have him start choking on his own blood.
Okay. All right. So, does anyone do anything? He's got hold of him. He's
yeah, dagger and just go into it.
coup de grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so
What?
disabled. You can just coup de grace him right now.
Okay.
Nice.
Or that.
Are you setting fire to something right now?
No, it's Sacred Flame. It's just light. It doesn't actually do any light or fire. It's badly named.
Yeah, but it does radiant damage.
It does do radiant damage
Were you doing this on him?
on the captive.
Oh,
Assuming
okay.
we're
Well,
assuming if we're all
yeah,
rolling
you don't need to roll. I'm just giving it
Okay.
to you for free.
Okay.
He's basically, you can just kill him at will. It's a coup de grace. I know there's no official rule, but that's just what it is right now. You killed him silently. You killed him without making any noise.
Tell my party members there are so many enemies down there. Like so many.
Like
Armor's
about
worth.
25.
Yeah.
Well, we got one down.
Might have to go to the other side and take those guys out.
Well, now that we've taken him, perhaps you can do your distraction.
I could. It might give us time to move down to the south.
Agreed.
Everyone ready?
I'm gonna come over here on this side when he says ready. That way, I could be on the
that
opposite
would-
side of incoming.
All right, hold on. So
Rush
tell me what
through.
you're setting fire to something.
This building down here.
Over back the other way.
Yes.
Okay, got
Let me make sure it's still 60 feet. Yep. It's definitely within my range.
it. Okay. Yeah. You're doing that right now.
If I were, I'd wait till I'm actually in where Pantheros is to do it. Oh, it's not
Okay.
a fireball, but
No, I know. I'm just gonna use this though to indicate
As
what you're
indicate
doing.
it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it starts out as a small 5-foot area, but it's
Yeah.
a thatched building, so it's gonna catch
it's
fire.
gonna quickly catch fire. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm getting it ready.
Yeah.
Did you just do that?
Yeah. Once everyone's ready, I'll go ahead and then create bonfire real quick.
Okay.
I'll only keep concentration on it for a small amount of time.
Yeah, you want me to do much. It could easily spread to the adjacent building, just so you know.
Ooh, that is a fair point. This is the limitation of Roll20 again. Yeah, this is another such building, isn't it?
Yes, they're all basically made of the same kind of material.
All right. Would I be able to have, before I do this, would I be able to have my Coatl fly on top of the building and attempt to look inside, like peek its head in somehow?
To which one?
To this building.
Not without being spotted flying in, unless he can stealth his way in, or he can turn invisible, or.
I can't do that, but it can change shape into things though. How have we seen many birds since we've been in this world?
No.
Mm.
You've seen some though. There's strange creatures flying in the sky.
Yeah, a raven or something might stand out. Well, I mean, owls are fairly stealthy. Pose. Shoot, I really don't. I want to set a building up where I don't have people in it. It's the problem. What do you guys think?
I think we live once, and whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna be hard anyways. So
Perhaps, Blaze, it's not wise to set fire to a building. Can you think of any other distraction doesn't entail lighting a building on fire?
None that I can do. Fire is sort of my specialty.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, unless one of you wants to be.
It's not a bad plan. It's just you gotta
Yeah, exactly.
Accept what comes with it.
There are consequences.
There's obviously probably
Let
more
me-
hostages in this place that you could rescue, and
There is one other thing. I could turn someone into something else. I could polymorph somebody, but that would turn them into the distraction.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Are you rolling?
Turn them
What
into a
if you
giant
were-
snake.
Because these people seem to be flocked around a giant statue of a snake, worshipping it. They're all already in this central location. Perhaps if we can just glue their eyes to what they're worshipping, with a distraction, like turning one of them into a snake, or
one of us into a snake.
Not to be cold about your companion, but what if we turned Pantheros into a snake? You can
Pantheros
just
has done
touch.
many things before.
You could just touch
He
him
has
to bring
no
him back
fear.
to life.
That's true.
So the spell, it does whoever I cast it on knows who their allies are. You recognize them. So I can't turn them into something that will then attack the rest of them. That won't work.
Well, you can turn Pantheros into a snake.
I could. However, he will then gain the intelligence of whatever I turn him into.
Yes. Good.
So
can you turn him
one of
into a
them
large,
would be
massive snake?
quite better.
I'm trying to look for the stats of that right now. Actually, I believe there is. I know there is a giant snake. I just can't find it. Giant constrictor snake. There it is.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like constrictor, and then there's one that's poisonous.
It's a CR2. Pantheros definitely, I think, qualifies. His CR should be high enough, right?
yeah.
He'd get an intelligence of 1, though, is the problem.
Yeah.
That's the drawback of polymorph.
Well, if
Yeah.
he is a distraction, he doesn't really need to do anything. Just send him forward.
Be
Perhaps.
distracted.
Depends what they would do with him. I don't know if they'll attack him or worship him.
Well, they seem to be worshipping a statue at this moment.
I can do it. It will use up half of my
Or you could
available
light the
spells.
statue
for
on
now.
fire.
What do we actually gain from that?
Right, that's the thing.
I don't think it's really worth it. Turning one of them into a snake would take one enemy out of the game, maybe.
Assuming they don't succeed on their saving
Also,
throw,
it
yeah.
might attack its allies.
It might appear to be a miracle.
Well, the spell makes it so that they still recognize their allies, even with their low intelligence.
You could turn Thorindil invisible. He stands next to the statue and gives them a bit of a show, like starts talking, giving them orders.
I can always just communicate telepathically with them from here. They don't know the direction I'm in. I can just speak
Technically,
into their
My
minds.
Kawada can do that as well. That could be useful. And like I said, I can make 4 of us invisible.
If I were to focus on it, I have an ability that lets me communicate with more than one at one time.
That might be very useful.
Give you tremors in the ground.
I've got it. Turn me invisible, turn Pantheros into a snake, and then I will carry
Can't do
him, and he will seem as though he's a flying snake.
Can't do both.
Nice.
As you guys are debating on the strategy,
Yeah.
the ritual at the center of the camp begins to pick up. You hear someone speaking amongst them, and you're not quite sure who. They're speaking in Aeteran to the gathered, and they say, "Yes, my friends, your worship has proven well today. Let this sacrifice be a sign to the sun god that his minions are good." And
They
you can't really see what's happening, but you hear the girl scream.
Yeah.
And then they all start cheering and shouting and like this devilish like joy, like something like out of hell, and they are just ecstatic over the results.
Screw it, I'm building on fire.
And then the girl says no, and then she's just completely, she goes silent after
Yep.
a moment of screaming, and she's dead, completely dead.
Yep. Yep. That's what we get for sitting here forever
But 1 minute.
debating what we're doing.
Thorndale will.
1 minute we go.
Yeah, he'll relay what was said about the sun god and stuff, and then he'll just add in fucking religious nut jobs.
Agreed.
Wait, 1 minute we go now, is what Lindis says. I can revivify out of character.
Alright. I can teleport us into the thick of it if you want.
That seems like a terrible idea.
I'm just telling you what I can do.
Yeah.
We are going in, yeah.
Well, if we're going to go in, I'll stop the
Unit-
distraction on the other side, I suppose. Although again,
The distraction's not a bad idea. Like, you definitely want to divide and conquer here. So,
everyone ready?
I mean, if you want to try and set that building on fire, go for it.
I just looked
Just
at everyone
saying,
for
this
approval.
building right here, you know there's no one in there, so that's easy.
True. I think, yeah, because I know that, I'll just look for everyone's approval.
Yes.
Basically, look around like, want me to start?
Yeah, Thorndale not.
All right. In that case, I'm going to cast Create Bonfire in this corner of the house, hoping that it will spread to the whole thing, basically.
Okay. You do. It starts catching
No.
very
Run
slowly
away.
at first, but then very rapidly it starts catching on fire. You hear a bunch of shouting from the center of the camp. You can't see everything that's going on, but like you definitely can tell there's people rushing over in this direction. Footsteps are moving over there. They are working to see what they can do over there, and this guy kind of hides. You don't see him. A lot of them are rushing over there, and they're just shouting various things like, "What is this? You know, like what happened here?" And like that kind of thing. See someone run out of that building, and they start rushing down this way. Lots of people just start moving about the camp.
Hmm.
Can I
We're
stealth
invisible.
down here then, Mike? That's
Hold
where
on.
they're heading. All right.
Where do you want to go?
I wanted to stealth down here where they just went.
Yeah, you can attempt to make it down there. How far are you going?
I'm going right where the edge is, like right here.
All right, make a stealth check
Okay.
with advantage since they're all distracted.
Oh Jesus! I think I. Oh,
Oh,
now I have the
damn.
lighting glitch. Where I can see
14.
everything.
Okay. Just refresh or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you move down and you can see them now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you can see.
Okay. Shit.
And you see a giant snake now that looks like this, where the statue was.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Giant snake just came to life.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna switch
Oh.
to telepathic contact, which it basically like I can communicate with up to 6 creatures at once telepathically. And I'm going to just say to everyone, I think the situation just got a little bit worse.
Yes. a little bit
Blaze,
worse.
you turn yourself, you turn me invisible. We go to the girl. I get her back
Girl's
to
dead.
the realm of the living.
You don't
and
see
turn
any
her
girl.
invisible. Yeah, but
You
we
don't
heard
see-
a scream, right?
You did, and then her scream ceased. You don't see a girl right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He doesn't
And now
see
we
one.
got like 9 rounds left to revivify. We are on a clock here.
I think perhaps she was eaten
Let
by
me
the snake.
let me be more clear. You don't even see a body. He doesn't
Yeah.
see a body.
The
Oh,
girl screamed, sacrificed. Now there's a snake. You know, they sacrificed her. Now there's a snake in the place.
Although we are on the
It makes
deadline,
sense.
we need to find the rest of these people.
Too bad we don't have a huge area effect spell where we could just blow everybody up and then rush in and, you know.
I do have wall of fire. If I knew how to separate them, I could do it.
I've got an area of effect that I could do, but I'm not sure it's going to. I don't know how healthy they are. But I could try it if you want.
You guys need to act fast because
Yeah,
we
they
go.
are rushing back and forth with buckets of water. There's a well here that they keep running back and forth to.
Yeah, that
I'm
They're
gonna-
thoroughly distracted now. They can't focus on anything but this giant fire. But they are working hard to put it out.
All right. If anyone runs near me, I'm snatching them up right by their neck and hand over their mouth and choking them up.
Alright, are we
I see.
fighting? I
And
have
dragging
something I
the
can do.
dragon.
They're distracted at the moment by that fire. Perhaps now is the time to strike.
Yep.
Alright.
I'd say so. I'm a man. I'm a man of action, not words.
Everyone prepare yourselves. I have something that I can do.
All right,
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready whenever.
I'm ready. Just right now.
Alright, I'll let Lindis and Artie and Avi get the position where they want to be.
Yeah, I'm actually good here.
And Melissa, you guys just ran across the other side of the camp.
Yeah, everybody's thoroughly out of range. They can't see them
Okay.
moving across there. There's no stealth check required.
Hmm.
All
What
right.
are you doing?
Yeah. What
Alright.
are we
Lindis,
doing?
you're gonna take fire damage standing next to that building. It's completely engulfed at this point.
Alright, I'm going to use. Can I treat it like a full turn and do a bonus action and an action?
Hmm?
Because I have
What
like
are you
a.
doing?
What I was wanting to do is And then I have an attack that I wanted to do after that. Would that be okay?
Let me read it. Like, as a bonus action, you teleport up to 20 feet to an unoccupied space you can see and then move up to half your speed. At the end of your turn, you can teleport back to the spot you occupy before teleporting, unless it is now occupied. Okay, well, where are you trying to go?
To right here.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And then half my speed. Oh my god, my mouse is fucking malfunctioning. To right here.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, they can see you now, so...
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, can I do an attack after that? Like, for like a surprise attack to them? Like, I run up and do the attack.
Yes. But this is starting an initiative if we do this.
Alright, that's fine.
End of your turn, you can teleport back to the spot. That's really cool.
Yep, and I'm going to, I guess it'd be the equivalent of upcast. I'm going to use 7 psi points instead of 6 and do that.
Wow.
Oh, there you go.
Psychic blast.
60-foot cone.
Mm.
Wow.
I'm just going to try to
Fuck
hit as
yeah.
many as I can.
8 psychic damage on a failed save. Damn.
It's going to be 10d8 because I'm upcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
cool.
You do that then?
Yeah, let me roll.
Alright.
I'll roll.
I'm gonna treat them... Go ahead.
Here, I'll just change it real quick.
Just roll it.
It was going to roll 8, I just had to change it.
Okay. And they each have to save?
Yes.
God.
Ooh,
This is a lot of saves.
that's a lot of psychic damage.
Alright, let me...
I'm giving everyone the worst headache they've ever had.
Yep.
This is gonna take a while, guys. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I didn't really expect you to do any fighting here, but... Or fight them all simultaneously, like...
Do you want to start the fight next time?
I think so. I just want to get this set, but... Yeah, it's gonna be a long battle from here. Because they're gonna know something happened, you know, so...
Yeah, but everyone's like, we're going in, so I'm gonna fucking go in with a bang if I can.
Okay.
Basically,
There's
like...
There's over 20 of them in here. It's a lot. Well, almost. And then you got this one guy. What did I get? 18. There's 18 of them. You're not getting them all in this blast, but
No.
yeah, I'm gonna say, okay. We're gonna stop here for tonight, and I will, during our downtime, I'm gonna figure that out. And we're gonna start right at the beginning of this fight.
Alright. I'll write a little note at the end of doing that. I teleport back. Or would you
Yeah.
I
rather
was
just
really
go?
hoping that you would set the dump of bodies on fire so we could call it a dumpster fire.
Did we also get the snake?
Yeah, he'll get blasted too.
Cool.
Yeah, everybody in that large 60-foot cone will get hit. And you just better hope you don't kill all the villagers that are stuck in here. These guys have a lot of hit points, so that's barely going to tickle them.
Oh, that sucks.
Just to let you know. Yeah. I told you this is a hard campaign, so
No, that's fair. I just this is gonna be fun. We're probably gonna spend all next session on this fight.
probably, yeah, it's probably gonna be what happens. Yeah, we'll get it done. I'll set it all up so that we're ready to go at the start of the session.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna go ahead and move him back because I know I'm gonna forget him, and I don't really know where to.
yeah.
So he would teleport back, and then there we go.
This snake is no joke, by the way.
Yeah, it looks pretty potent.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I probably should have just set the first building on fire,
That's
but
a good candidate for polymorph.
Yeah, it is.
Damn it. It's alright. It's alright. We're gonna win.
All right. Yeah, we should be good. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. If you can keep them down there, you could probably wipe them out pretty quickly, though.
Wall of fire.
Yeah, so it'll be a pretty massive fight, but yeah, you might be able to pull this off.
Hey, if we pull it
Okay.
off, maybe we'll make it to level 11.
Yeah, so you did 46 damage with that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Assuming they all fail.
and it's intelligence. They just take half if they fail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
there is one problem with Wall of Fire, and that's that it's opaque. We can't see through it. Neither can they.
That's
Fine
true.
with me.
But
Wow. You're doing a number on them with this spell, though. This is a good strategy, actually. It's pretty effective at the end of the day. I'm rolling some of the saves just to see what happens. Yeah, they're pretty much failing. What do you got, a 19?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Big
needed a
brain
big
time.
AoE. Yeah.
I had another one that, I only have 2 real AoEs. I have another one, but it does a flat 88, and I was like, maybe that extra 2d8 will help a little bit.
Hmm. Well, that's good. I mean, some of them are almost dead, so
that's definitely a plus.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I should have used the other one. I'm gonna link it just so you know what it is. But I was thinking more damage instead of. I probably should have done that one instead, but
I might have made the place too hard.
You would have hit less things though.
true.
It was definitely a good approach to figure out what you were up against first. The worst thing you could have done was rush in there, for sure. And just start hacking away. In this particular instance,
At least we got them kind of grouped up.
Yeah, they're pretty grouped up. Yeah, they're all gonna die from you guys. What is your save? What's
19.
your DC?
19.
One of them almost saved. So far, everyone's failed.
Nice.
Yeah. Pretty good damage roll. Yeah.
All my spells are an action to start, and a bonus action to keep going, basically.
I hope that snake is an extraplanar creature, actually.
It's a girl. Village girl.
Oh, you think she became the
Well,
snake?
Well, yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting. No, I just thought she was eaten by the snake.
Wait, I thought the
Uh.
statue became the snake.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the lady became the snake.
They
Well,
did
the statue's not
sacrifice.
there anymore. The snake is where the statue was. So
Yeah.
you can safely assume that's what happened.
She became the
By the
snake, and then she
sacrifice.
ate the statue.
That was hilarious and awesome. Good job, guys. Good
All
job,
right.
Mike.
It was 60 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you got
60
15.
foot cone.
He got hit. This guy got hit too.
Was there anyone that you missed with that?
Well, the
There-
main dude
there's a-
ran.
There's a couple that are further back that you definitely wouldn't have been able to hit because they're so far back. You can't even really see them on the map yet. There's only like 3 of them that you didn't really get back there.
Dang.
And then that main dude in the robes ran in, like, somewhere around here. I didn't see exactly where.
Yeah, he hid somewhere. You can't see him. Very interesting.
Have any of them saved yet?
No, none of
Oh,
them.
man, awesome.
I'm trying to roll for the sort of like the brute leader guy. So 20, 18. I'm just add to build his little thing real quick. And then I'll have him there.
I like to think it's like just he disappeared from where he was, and then out of nowhere you see him like 20 feet further in, like sprinting toward them, and he stops right behind this dude, and then you just see him like raise his hands, and just this purple energy just like blasts everybody,
Yeah.
and then he
Wow.
just reappears right here.
Instant migraine. Oof.
Everything failed.
Even with
inside
the
of this
nat
camp.
20, that oh my god, that's awesome. I feel so
A
pleased.
-3 on intelligence. Yikes.
Take that, you serpentine devil.
All right, the initiative is rolled, and we will start there next week. That's what it looked like after
Oh my
that.
god, I'm so happy. It's
Okay, guys.
immediately all bloody.
Yeah.
Really
I got
good
something
game.
on fire, so that's cool.
And I shouldn't be late next time. I'm off next Sunday. So
Sweet.
Good.
it's pretty much every other Sunday I'm going to be late now because they switched our schedule where I have to work every other weekend. So
Boo.
yeah, I'm not too happy about it.
Alright, guys. Have a good week.
Yeah, you too. I'm going to start recording now.
All right, guys. Yeah, have a